Alright guys, so here comes the next part of Doom Chapter 3, nodes 4 through 6. Looking at it now, looks like we have Sinister 6 we're going to be dealing with, which is not all that much fun. We have Avengers and Fantastic Four, so let's see what our options are. The Avengers tag is in the Wave 1, which is nice. So right off the bat, I will use Invisible Woman, Falcon. Thor could be useful if we have some taunting going on. Let's go ahead and do that. Nope, not Ant-Man. You know what? I think it's going to be Human Torch. I'm always hesitant about using Human Torch. So let's go ahead and throw Fury on instead. Yep, that looks good enough. Bunch of energy between the two of them, some speed bar, some burst, an Invisible Woman doing heals. As you can see, these three characters are healers for me, so my sustain is going to be off the charts. Should be no problem. But Doc Ock and the Sinister Six, they can smack, so let's see what happens. Okay, so right off the bat, I want to kill Doc Ock. I don't want him to get his chain going too much. Unfortunate. But he is going to give Falcon a shit ton of meter. So I think Falcon's a... Oof. Yikes. Falcon's going to be an MVP on this. Let's go ahead. Didn't want to take too much off. Captain America should be fine. It's a lot of speed. And I want to get this Doc Ock out of the way before we have the taunt from Juggernaut. So we'll see if that's even possible. It's not looking too good. We have a full barrier plus defense up for Nick Fury. We'll save that. Here we go. Falcon comes in. That's a big Falcon that I have, so that's very helpful. Take out the Swarm, just because he's lower. Mystique already did her thing. You know what, we'll get rid of Blob. He's going to be taunting soon anyway. So this is actually... Maybe it was just because it was my own character smacking me, but it feels harder than the last one with more limited characters. Surely it's a harder enemy characters anyway. Pull off these slows, great. We have a stun. We could... We're gonna save it for the next wave to drop in. Defense down? No, got the taunt. Guess that's okay. More minions, always good. More speed bar, that's good too. Sure. I think, come on, next wave drop in. No, I was hoping the wave was going to drop in before Thor's turn. Maybe? No. Of course. Something. How it's programmed. There we go. We'll use her to peel off the counter. And we'll switch to the Sabertooths. Rhino's going to do Rhino things. It's going to be pretty dangerous. Make sure you have a defense up character when this stuff starts. Especially if you're a little bit on the lower end of your power, because they're going to do 2 AoEs back to back if you can't kill them before they take a turn. That or a slow. If you can slow Rhino, it can take probably 3 turns before he gets to go. Okay, 1 of 3. What are we working with here? We got a call. Corvus Proxima, some Spider-Man. He'll be our biggest threat. Take him out as soon as we see him. 2 calls. It's going to depend on Symbiote Spider-Man's appearance, whether he's at the spawn or if he falls in halfway through. and Cull Obsidian's speed bar and taunt potential, because you need to nuke the Spider-Man before Cull taunts, or you need to kill the Culls before Spider-Man comes in. Because if say you kill Proxima, Cull's taunting, Spider-Man drops in, that could be a problem. Okay, so there's no symbiote Spider-Man, but we do have Cull. We also have a bunch of defense or offense downs. It's not great. But we'll be okay. We're not going to use any abilities anyway, I suppose. We can cleanse Thor, we can just put barrier up. So let's put barrier up. And let's go after the Obsidian. Okay, there's offense up. That's right, Cap. Take those hits. I think Captain America Thor is going to be an amazing combo for people who don't already have alternative characters built up. Start peeling death proofs off. See, there's the Spider-Man. We got that off. Good. We're still taunting. So Cull spawns in with Symbiote Spider-Man, depending on how many you've killed, I suppose. So for me, it's not going to be a problem killing him off the bat. Unless he dodges. This does more damage than the special. There you go. Ooh. See, my characters aren't so much higher than them. So maybe this is an okay representation. Surely better than the previous 3 nodes with symbiotes. Speed bar. Let's get Invisible Woman special up ASAP. Here we go. Let's hoping the Thor special would have went over to the Falcon, but that's okay. They're gonna get lots of speed bar. Not too many characters, well, especially now, not too many characters I've been worried about getting some extra turns on there. Base Spider-Man's pretty booty. Sure. And there you go. No dupe. Again, it's those last 3 I'm worried about. Hero Supernatural, Hero Tech. I have some great tunes with those tags built up. But I just see a lot of issues with the synergy those tunes have together. What do we got here? We have another Doom. We have a Taskmaster. We have a She-Hulk. We have a Shuri. This is gonna be a rough node. This will be a rough one. I'm wondering about Coulson's viability here, but don't mess with what's not broken. It's so ugly. At least he's not a playable character, guys. I know RTA's got some people tilted. I'm not a huge fan of it, just because of the matchmaking. If the matchmaking made any kind of sense, I think it'd be fine, but with matchmaking, it's awful. Okay, so we're gonna go for Doom right away, obviously. Let's go ahead and get a taunt up. Let's go for speed. Let's brace for it, and let's start beating them up. Let's get a slow on the original. So she's gonna taunt next turn. We need to get this under control before then. Our security is gonna stun him, but that's not a good thing, is it? Stunning's not a good thing against him, right? Yeah. But we got him. Okay. Kind of scared to see what he's eventually going to do when he does get to do his full combo. That might be a damage check. Honestly, I'm too afraid to see what happens if he reaches it. I'll kill the Taskmaster before the Shuri, even though that seems like a weird thing to do. Lots of speed meter for Falcon. No point in doing the defense up. Just don't want to get blinded. Yeah, there you go. Nice goal from Rick Lieutenant. I don't want offense ups. Shuri's already done her most impactful ability. Speaking of real-time arena, Heimdall was one of my characters today. My Heimdall's pretty small for the 600k, you know, Emma, Sinister, Phoenix teams I was running into. Which is just not fun. Just gonna spread the speed. I don't need the minions. I don't need anything really. Alright, so that wasn't so bad. That was the middle part of Doom Chapter War 3. Chapter 3. That's a tongue twister for me, apparently. Graviton, cool tune. Not a high priority for me. I don't have him at 7 stars. In fact, I don't even have him at 4 stars. I haven't built him up at all yet. With Blitzim, I will. I'll at least bring everybody up to level 60 and see, you know, roll the wheel. But anyway, guys, that's part 2. Next chapter is going to be the more difficult ones. Look forward to doing them with you in a bit. See you next time.